Okay guys, I'm just watching college football, believe it or not. Yes, I said football. Just watched the Rose Bowl and Wisconsin lost, that sucked. But anyway, Happy New Year. Hope everybody's having a nice holiday. I hope, I wish nothing but the best for you and your family, and let's just make this a great 2013. Anyway, before I get started, a good friend of mine, Doug, he keeps talking, he's a big Cincinnati Bearcat fan, and he keeps saying they're going to be back in the top 10 because they fell out of my top 10. And let's see if he's right. So let's get to my top 10 week 9. Honorable mention. Florida, the Florida Gators, and then Georgetown Hoyas. So number 10 at 11-1, and that's Syracuse Orangemen. They're back in the poll. They're third in rebounds, so they're pretty big, and I knew they were big, but they're not only big, they're athletic. So Syracuse, dangerous team, but like I've said in the past, they've been in the top 5 and ranked number 1 each of the last 2 years, and then they get to the NCAA tournament and they lose, and they don't play with any fire or nothing. So I don't know, I cannot put them that high. So at number 9, 12-1, they beat Baylor 94-87. They're second in the nation in field goals, and they're 14th in points per game. That's the Gonzaga Bulldogs. I want to put them higher, but I just can't. But let me tell you, I think Gonzaga's an awesome team. Number 8 at 10-2. They beat Chicago State 87-44. That's the Ohio State Buckeyes. They have Deshaun Thomas, who's averaging 19.8 points per game. He's, I believe he's leading the Big Ten in points per game. Expect that to change. I don't think he'll lead the Big Ten during the Big Ten season, because I have those scouting reports focus on him, and you know, I think he'll get a lot of teams are going to double team him and try to shut him down. So, yeah, he's going to draw a lot of double teams. So, so the Big Ten teams will be ready to guard him, but he is an awesome player. And number 7 at 12-1 is the Minnesota Golden Gophers. I wouldn't mind putting them higher than that, to be honest with you. I think they're awesome, outstanding team. Minnesota does have the number 1. I mean, they're like number 1 in offensive rebound differentials. I mean, awesome. I seen them play. Awesome team. At 6 at 12-0 is the Arizona Wildcats. They beat a good San Diego State team 68-67. Steve Fishel's the coach of that San Diego State team. San Diego State's pretty good. They won top 5 last year. They were ranked pretty high all of last season. And Steve Fishel's an awesome coach. And like I said, he coached the Fab Five. I think he is a good coach. So, you know, San Diego State was a good team, and Arizona still has not lost. So, I don't know. And they have 3 players averaging double figures in points per game. You know, but you know they look. I don't know. I've only seen them a couple times, and they look pretty decent. Pretty tough team to beat, I think. They will be in March, let me tell you. At number 5, 11-1, Kansas Jayhawks. They beat American University 89-57 this week. They're 10th in assists, so you know that's pretty good statistic. They have they have Whitney, the center, and I believe he's averaging 4.9 blocks per game, and he's actually leading the country in blocks, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. And then Kansas, they're shooting lights out, 9th in the nation in field goal percentage, and that's just, I think a lot of that comes from good coaching from Bill Self. I mean, just getting players in position where they have most success shooting the ball, and that's what it's all about. It's never because you have a bad night shooting. So, and then at 12-1, number 4, that hasn't changed, my Indiana Hoosiers. I think they will continue to be a top 5, top 6 team all year long. Not until Indiana starts pressing like they should. Not until they get Zeller more touches. You can't go like against Iowa. They shot. Zeller only shot the ball 4 times. 4 times. It baffles me. Indiana is probably the most balanced team in the country, but you still want to get Zeller a lot of touches, and plus he needs to become more solid, and once he does, I mean, he's having a great year, don't get me wrong, but until he gets more solid, until we start pressing like we should, and force turnovers so we can play off the transition, because nobody beats this team in the transition. Nobody wants to run against us, and until they do that, they're going to be just one of 6 great teams in the country, and that's all there is to it. If they start pressing like they should, they're going to be a lock for, they'll go right up in the polls, I guarantee you that. But number 3 at 12-1 is the Louisville Cardinals. They beat Kentucky 80-77. That was a rivalry game, and I don't care how good one team is and how bad the other team is, it's going to be close. But Kentucky is a top 25 team. I have said it from the time they lost to Baylor, and they lost all them games, you know. Like, Kentucky is a top 25 team. The AP and coaches poll are nuts for not having them in the top 25. But anyway, Louisville has a strong backcourt. You know, and that's a typical Pitino team. Thing is, they'll shoot a very low percentage from the 3-point shot. Along the perimeter, they just ain't, you know, they ain't shooting the ball too well, and that's bad news because Pitino, he has his team shoot a lot of 3-pointers. That's one thing I don't like about Pitino. And he has them shoot a lot of 3-pointers, and they ain't shooting well from the perimeter. So, and the other goal, not Siva, but the other goal scored 21 points against Kentucky. Had a really good game. But anyway, so number 2 has not changed. 13-0 Michigan. I still say they haven't been tested. All you Michigan fans, you heard me right. I don't think they've been tested. Indiana has been tested a lot more than Michigan. I don't care. Then my friend Doug, again, like I said, Doug, the Cincinnati Bearcat fan, he just told me, and I loved it, he just told me Minnesota is probably bet on Michigan. And yesterday I was starting to think that, and it'd be awesome. I hope Minnesota's bet on Michigan. I love Toby Smith and I love Minnesota. So I think that's pretty funny, but I could see them doing that. But anyway, they beat Central Michigan 88-73. They have the best point guard in the country, probably. And they have Bulk, is that his name? And then Hardaway. I mean, they just have a strong backcourt. Michigan's going to be a force. That's one of the key parts of a national championship team is having a good, good guard play. Just ask Cook Patino, you know. Then number 1 Duke, 12-0. They beat Santa Clara 90-77 last week, and you just have to just have to keep them number 1. I can't wait to see Duke play another tough team. It's been a while, but what makes Duke consistently in the top 5, year in, year out, I'll tell you what it is. It's coaching, excellent coaching. And Duke, and I said this all of last season, Duke understands year in, year out better than any team in the country, any program in the country, what the concept of team is. And that's why you consistently have them in the top 5, year in, year out. That's just all there is to it. Duke is, and that's all Coach K, every bit of it. I mean, they are just, they define the word team, period. And I said that a lot the last few years, but last year I said it all season long. I mean, that's why Duke is always good. And it's all because of Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K. Awesome. Anyway, so that's my top 10 for week 9. Hopefully tomorrow I can talk more about the Big Ten. I kind of want to talk about the Big Ten in general. So until then, go Notre Dame in the national championship game in football, by the way. I'm getting excited. I don't know how many days away it is, but yep, have to love Notre Dame football. But anyway, so that's my top 10. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment below, and give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Until then. Low. But anyway, let's see that. Yeah, they have three players there, so I mean, oh yeah. Alright, anyway, they have 3 players. 3 players who's, man, what the heck? Just wanted to say Happy New. It is now. Hopefully it's a good year for the Indiana Hoosiers, but hopefully it's a good year for you guys and me. I just wanted to say Happy New. It is now 2013, so hopefully it's a good year for you guys and myself, and I wish nothing but the best for everybody. Hopefully we have a good 2013, so until then, peace. He gon' take us back to greatness. Face it, embrace it like it's 76. Them little Wolverines proudly on